Greetings dear viewer, today we are playing Shen mid lane versus a Sylas. And this matchup, I think I got this matchup locked in. Okay guys, start E here. He's walking up close, just punish him with an E immediately. Usually, okay, dodge the E as well. So usually I like to start Q into melee matchups, but versus Sylas, there are a lot of opportunities to simply start E and punish him immediately at level 1. Because two things can happen, right? Sylas can start either Q or E. Usually they start E. If they start Q... Ooh, almost hit that. I was trying to fish for that. With his E start, my E is a little bit weaker because he can dodge it like that, right? But if he starts Q, you can really punish him with an E start. So I usually wait for them to... if they cast Q on the wave, then I will immediately level E and jump on top of them. But if I don't see anything, then I will also try to jump. Here I need to get the minion in order to get level 2, and then I can trade afterwards. It looks really bad, but because I move in such a way that I get my empowered Q, that trade turns around completely. You completely dominate these early trades as Shen into Sylas. Even though he gets his whole kit off, as long as you make sure to get empowered Q, this is super important. Right there, by the way, forcing his E with my movement, and now we can look for another. Talia is coming. I need to dodge his W, her W. Okay, I flashed it. I mean, like, listen, I need to flash that, because if I get hit by W into E, oh, we can probably kill Talia here. Look, ignite maybe? Beautiful. Viego picks up the kill on the Talia, and I get a nice assist. But yeah, versus Talia, it's super important to just flash. Like, if she's coming at you, she has E placed down and the W is gonna hit, you need to flash it. Otherwise, you will most likely die. I have had this happen many times to me, and the W indicator is, like, slightly misleading on Talia. Sometimes you will get hit even though it seems like you shouldn't be getting hit by the Talia W. So I'm, like, pretty happy to flash that anytime that kind of gank happens, because I know that most likely I cannot sidestep it and then I will die. But once you get tier 2 boots, now you can start sidestepping that sort of stuff, because you have more movement speed. Even if she casts the W in your center of hitbox, you can still walk out of it with tier 2 boots, or Deadman's Blade, by the way. Both of those work. There are some danger pings right now on the top side of the map, so I want to hover bot side and play with Viego. Viego is moving into a river, so I'm just gonna be chilling versus Sylas. Remember, we are much stronger than him. Level 6 obviously starts getting difficult, and a lot of people will pick Sylas into Shen mid lane. If they realize it's Shen mid lane, if they see another top lane, they're like, okay, hey, listen buddy, I'll just take the best ultimate in the game. I'll take Shen ultimate for free, thank you very much. But what they don't know is that you've practiced this matchup for 200 games already, so you know how to beat them in the early game, and then the Sylas doesn't have that much fun. Regardless, because we chunk Sylas here, we are gonna instantly take a recall. He's gonna TP back to lane, but because the wave is shoving into us, we can purchase Ionian Boots of Lucidity, run back with our plus 45 movement speed. Here, don't even wait for full HP. You have to make use of your base HP regen, right? So we're gonna taunt out of the Nexus at around 150 HP missing. So while we walk back here, notice we've now at 1000, still have 90 HP missing. We are making full use out of our HP regen, and now since the wave is pushed in, like, we use passive shield to negate some damage, and we are basically at full HP again. And technically, like, it doesn't matter if you're not completely full HP, as long as, like, you guarantee that you don't miss these minions. It's much more important to get that one melee minion experience. That's gonna be the first minion hitting the tower, rather than, you know, you being 50 HP more, because the experience is gonna be more important later on. And even actually quite, like, because you get a level up earlier, it might mean that you actually get the HP earlier. Now our play here is to look for level 6. Notice Viego pathing, right? Viego is moving into bot lane. So we're gonna play for level 6, and then we're probably gonna... I mean, nothing's gonna happen in top lane, so I'm gonna keep pushing now. Look, they're fighting bot lane, so we need to kill minion as fast as possible. Karma already died, but that's fine, because Viego is gonna go in. We're gonna get level 6 here. Okay, Viego flashes in, we're gonna ulti as well. Tristan's already dead. We can probably kill Zilean. I'm gonna EQ here. Kill. Nice, beautiful. That's a solid advantage, and Viego is now very strong, because he has gotten the kill from mid lane. And look at my pings, by the way. Mid wave is pushed up, we're gonna go for dragon immediately, okay? But Shen is very good at taking dragons. This is something that you need to be doing on Shen mid lane, by the way. If you have an opportunity where you have the wave shoved in, just go take the dragon, man. It doesn't matter. Right now I'm missing probably 3 melee minions in the mid lane, right? We missed 2 already, but we secured dragon for this. and we buy tempo for our Viego. Because we did like probably 40% of the damage to that dragon. Shen Q does a lot of damage because of max HP. Obviously it is capped on monsters, but still. Karma is looking for some kind of play. I'm pinging my EP cooldown. This is very important, guys. You need to be pinging your E cooldown. I know I'm saying a lot of things that you need to be doing, but this is really like stuff that elevates your gameplay to the next level. So if you notice that your teammate is trying to look for a play, but you don't have your E up, please ping it, because they cannot read your mind. And they might think like, okay, hey, we're gonna immediately go in here and Shen's gonna follow up with a taunt. No, I don't have it, okay? Notice here, the moment I hit 1000 gold, I'm gonna go back for Bami's Cinder. I'm gonna ping missing or danger on Silas because I don't want them to fight. I don't have my ultimate, I'm weak right now. Now walk back into mid lane, and once we have this Bami's Cinder Lucidity Boots, we are strongest champion in the game for a little while. Silas does a roam. I don't know if Rumble is gonna save. I might need to move there, but it's not good, it's not good. We shouldn't fight that, okay? I'm just gonna stick to the mid lane here and get the experience. We deny cannon minion from Silas. I think he got the kill, yeah, but that's not a problem. But like, we are super strong, we are looking for an E here. The moment he oversteps, we can punish. He wants to get the minion, obviously. Nice, got the taunt. Use W here to block his empowered auto attack. And then he is back in! What is this? Ah, I messed my empowered Q. Damn. He flashes. I think there's a world where we get that kill, but I'm happy with a flash as well. I could save my ignite there. It was much more important to get my empowered Q. I actually stopped my movement like a noob. Like, I did what you're not supposed to do. I don't really know. I think it was because I was focusing on like getting the ignite before Silas W's me again. But it was really important to get empowered Q there. Maybe we can kill. But we burn flash anyway, so I have ultimate again, so we can look for a play here. Jinx is still alive. I don't need to ult. You have to have this kind of patience, guys. Yeah, trigger patience. Don't just press ultimate whenever. I don't know if patience is the right word. Maybe I need to ult Viego here because I don't want him to die. He has a big shutdown. We can probably pick up Zillion. Just gonna taunt onto him. He flashes. I still have flash if needed. I get the kill. Oh, discipline. It's called trigger discipline, right? So now I ping what is it called? Like assistance, basically, or like protect my tower in mid lane, and I'm gonna stick to bot lane, obviously, because Jinx was coming out of base. She can go directly into mid lane. I can stay bot lane, and now we're just being more efficient about our kind of utilization of the map, because we put the players into the lanes that were nearby, right? So we don't waste much time, you know, going. Because I could have, you know, obviously went to mid lane, but then Jinx would have gone to bot lane and we would have missed out on minions. Silas is doing a roam. Now we're gonna swap back since Jinx pushed away mid lane, and we don't really want to lane swap actually yet. But it was a matter of picking up the waves that are hitting the towers or are crashing on the minion waves and then making the swap back, right? Here I'm just gonna clear the minion wave. I could, after clearing, I could purchase the... Damn, what is component called? Right, the magic resist component of the Hollow Radiance. Spectral Skull, obviously. That's 1250, so I already have enough gold for that. And then the other opportunity is to, or possibility is to stay and get the completed Hollow Radiance. And since we're full HP, we can stay here at least for this kind of minion wave. Since they have... Okay, look, I'm gonna cancel this. Notice my pinging, by the way. Did you guys notice? I was pinging Shen R Silas R. Shen R Silas R. Shen R Silas R. Okay, just making sure my team knows that there is a Shen ultimate coming from the enemy team. This is very important versus Silas. Sometimes I even write in champion select, guys. Okay, Silas will steal my ultimate at level 6. You need to be aware of this. That's all. But we cancelled the ultimate. I didn't actually evaluate the situation in bot lane, so it could have been worth to let him ultimate so that we can shove out the wave in peace. But most of the time it's gonna be better to cancel that Silas ultimate because he is quite a mobile champion and he has burst, so it's not nice to let him teleport into our bot lane for free. I don't have quite enough for Hollow Radiance yet, so that's why I kind of want to stay. But when the wave is this far pushed up, it's like... It's a really nice recall, right? So I'll just take it. It's not nice in gold amount, but it's nice in terms of wave positioning. So now I'm gonna go back to mid lane. We have to be looking top lane because Talia is looking for some kind of dive. I'm gonna danger ping here, guys. It's so important to just... Okay, we're gonna ult in Rumble. Let's see how this plays out. Rumble gets hit. I have Ignite here for Kled. We're just gonna play it patiently. Got Kled flash as well. The Ignite just doing that extra bit of work so that he doesn't get the courage back to remount. Look, we're going back and forth to try to bait out key abilities. Sylas has no E left. I'm gonna taunt. Use empowered Q stacks before casting Q again. Use body to block. Body to block. Body to block. It's a fantastic kill. It's a fantastic solo kill. But did you see that? I move consistently in front of Sylas, who has tier 1 boots. I have tier 2 boots, which means I have movement speed advantage. It's not only about, you know, being faster to point A as Sylas. It's about walking in front of Sylas's body so that when he's inputting movement commands, the auto pathing is gonna cause Sylas to move to the side, to the side, to the side, which means that we are essentially creating more distance between him and safety, which is the tower. So super important there to walk in front of the Sylas and just body block him. It's something I don't see players do often enough. Some Udyr players do it though. I'm looking for a free kill on Talia here, and maybe Zilean as well. I still have my flash. I don't want to waste it, but I will when Zilean presses Q like this. Oh, god damn, it's a monster performance. Okay, I'm 6-0-2. I'm gonna catch the mid wave next. We're gonna be opting for Dead Man's Plate. I'm just going really crazy here. I just got a couple of very nice combat situations. First with the Kled in top lane, perfectly getting the kill before enough courage is gathered for the remount. Then Sylas, wonderful kill. Talia, freebie pickup, and then Zilean, just a solid Q flash at the same time dodging the double bomb stun, right? And it's so crucial to keep these, like stuff like flash for example, where's Zilean there? Don't just immediately Q flash on top of Zilean. You have to have that trigger discipline, right? Because we want to use flash both offensively and defensively at the same time. So how do we mean defensively? By dodging the Zilean Q stun, although in this case it's kind of offense more like. We go for a solid roam, afterwards Tristan is just gonna die, and then we're gonna be here again. What is this, like, how does enemy play? How does enemy play? Shen is perma roaming, top lane, mid lane, and ulting off timers. Like, it's just not possible for enemy to play. This is why Shen mid lane is legit so much better than top lane. Because you can keep doing this map movement stuff. Obviously it requires you to be, you know, sensitive to light and actually react to stuff. But hey, we're gonna pick up a tower here. Oh, it's payday for Shen today. It's literally payday for Shen. I'm gonna pick up this wave. We're gonna be close to Dead Man's Plate, not quite there. It's only 2,900 gold item. So right now we have gathered 2,500 gold in total, so we still need 400 gold. Could look to just recall still and use my money. Recall, spend your money. I know Husum is watching. If you don't know Husum, he's a Swain player. He's making good content on YouTube, guys. You should check him out if you're interested in conquering nations with Swain. Now, I have an ultimate, and we have to evaluate these situations and recognize. Look, here we don't need to ulti Jinx. They are fighting, but they... Oh! We see Talia ulti, then we ult, right? We don't ulti proactively. We wait for Talia to make a mistake. And the mistake is going for a play. Look at my positioning, just to get empowered Q. Just to get the slow, so it's easier for Jinx to hit the ultimate. You see that? I'm not walking away from the situation. I'm walking away so that I can get better positioning for the blade drag through, so that I can slow them with Q. You know what I mean? And I was even gonna take the blasting cone and then walk back up, but it's all about creating empowered Q opportunities all the time. And now 900 gold in inventory, you know what it's gonna be. Best item in the game, Dead Man's Plate. I have 15 minutes, must be a world record on Shen. Full build. we call it full build. This is Shen full build. You could add a May Eyes on top, but this is pretty much close to full build. I mean, since I've played a lot of May Eyes already, I could show you guys maybe something else today. So maybe Sterak's Cage. Sterak's Cage is a nice team fighting item. I don't think I've had that many games with it. Using W there to try to block damage on Viego, but unfortunately he just dies. I have my flash up in 1 minute. I'm kind of scared about playing this. Although the Sylas is looking mighty juicy. I have my Ignite so I can one-shot stuff. I'm just gonna Ignite the Sylas here. Try to look for a kill. I have my W. I'm just gonna run out, sidestep some stuff. you know, pretty chill. Look man, I am not overcommitting there. It's super important on Shen to understand that sometimes you just need to make the opponent think that you're gonna commit. And there we get hit by the Talia stun though. Talia Seraph's embrace procs, and here I don't overchase. No need to overchase, okay? You have like, okay, kill Silas. We are not gonna fight that. I'm just gonna E over the wall. It seems like I'm somehow being like super passive, but it's not really about being passive. It's about like baiting the opponents, because all the time I am going in, but then I am immediately disengaging when I recognize, okay, hey, this is maybe not the best fight. And because we have that movement sprint on Deadman's Plate, we can make these decisions and actually have them go through, right? I don't know if look here, Talia was trying to look for me, so I immediately ulti onto the Viego. Because there was kind of a rotation coming towards me. You see they think I'm there! They think they four-man me! They four-man me! And I just ultimate onto Viego. Because I was out of vision when I pressed my ultimate. So now Silas TP is there, Tristana roams, Zillian roam, Talia roam. Everybody's trying to look for me because I was too far shoved up, right? The moment I noticed the enemies are collapsing on me, okay, I ultimate, peace out. You can use your ultimate in many ways. It doesn't always have to be about saving a teammate. It can simply be about getting yourself out of a sticky situation. Now, there's a caveat there, there's a disclaimer, right? Most of the time, your ultimate should not be used to get out of a situation. Most of the time, I'm gonna be honest. But there are situations where, like there, it's super good. It's very good usage of the ability. But it's not like the most common usage out of it. And you could kind of generate bad habits if you purposefully put yourself into like a danger situation for no reason. So, for example, there is an objective, there is a goal, there is some kind of motivator for me to be pushed too far up, because we have another objective that we can do at the same time, right? So if I push a wave, I'm creating a point of pressure and then immediately ulting out of the point of pressure to negate the risks involved, right? But if you're just creating points of pressure where you're putting yourself in danger and there is no other point of pressure on the map, then it doesn't make sense to do that, because you won't get any reward out of it. You're simply using a 2-minute cooldown for no reason, right? So there needs to be this balance of pressure on two sides, or always. You're kind of trying to create a primary point of pressure and a secondary point of pressure, and then you choose which one is better. I don't know if that makes sense. Here Talia is heralding in the mid lane now. I'm kind of scared here, right? Because they have stuff like Zillion Qs, and they have Talia W, which I very swiftly dodge. Viego smites the herald to stop the charge. Rumble's pretty low. I'm just gonna ult the Viego. I don't know if he lives. He actually dies to the Talia bomb. But the opponents are quite low, and we could maybe play this with Jinx. They are quite low, but don't overextend here, guys. Just play it smart, peel for Jinx. Talia is going for something. I don't think we can catch that guy. Look. Just peel for Jinx here. Peel for Jinx, it's most important. I don't want to overcommit onto anything because they still have Zillion peel and everything. I'm gonna catch the red buff here. Use Deadman's Plate movement speed to re-engage in the mid lane. Okay, maybe they're moving. I'm trying to keep myself out of vision though, so that the opponents might commit more, right? If they see me hovering next to Jinx, they don't like to engage. If they don't see me at all, they forget about it, right? There's this kind of principle of what you see is all there is. I think I read it from one of Kahneman's books. Maybe it was Thinking Fast and Slow, or maybe it was another book. Well, regardless, the principle is what you see is all there is. People forget about stuff that they don't see. Now, obviously, you can have information, and obviously, you can have memory of stuff that is not visible on your screen, but kind of utilizing this principle can often be really helpful. By the way, notice here, I'm not actually selling my D-Shield to get a Ruby Crystal, because I think the D-Shield HP regen is more valuable than the HP gain from Ruby Crystal. Plus, if I can finish Steraks Gauge without selling D-Shield, then I will be technically stronger on the Steraks Gauge purchase, right? So I actually, because Doran's items are so strong this season, like they're much stronger than they used to be, so I'm like very opposed to selling D-Shield. The same applies for Doran's Blade users. Like Shen is a potential Doran's Blade user. I personally think that D-Shield is just better. especially if you're playing mid lane, because you're going to be running into matchups where you get poked down significantly, and the D shield is just going to get more value, even if the D blade could technically get you an early, you know, first blood in 1 in 5 games or something, but the expected value of D shield is just going to be higher. Also, if the enemy see... Oh, we're going to have to ult here. Beautiful flash by Jinx. I think we're in a good position here. Jinx is safe, and that's all that matters. They have Zilean ulti burned. I don't want to burn the Zilean ultimate. Notice I'm patient on my E, because Sylas has 2 dashes, right? So I don't want to cast E immediately, because Sylas could technically escape it. I get hit by the Talia W. I'm just gonna W myself here to block Tristana damage. There's a flash forward from Kled Zilean. I think it was Kled. I ignite there. I'm legendary, by the way. Ignite, not necessary. Not necessary. Especially since Kled actually doesn't have courage. And he had no flash, so Ignite was just a waste there. It's a mistake on my part. I'm always kind of scared about... notice again, not selling D-Shield for Ruby Crystal. I'm always scared about Kled remounting, so whenever Kled is off mount and I know that I can kill with Ignite, I just have this instinctual response to Ignite immediately if I can kill him. But in that case, he had remounted previously, which means he cannot remount again, so there was actually no danger of him remounting, right? That's a lot of remounts in one sentence. But I'm gonna try to look for Talia here. I have the Blasting Cone, hopping over the W. They use Might. I move backwards to bait Talia movement forwards. Oh, he flashes, that's my bad. She flashes. This is Jinx ultimate almost kills. Went for some kind of dubstep there randomly. Sylas? I think he's just dead. Oh, they have Zilean ultimate. Wait, Rumble ultimate kills Talia, that's big. Random beatboxing appeared there. Drop the base. Use W on Sylas to block damage. It was Viego. Haha! We don't have a Sylas in our team. I am pinging for Baron. I think Baron is better. I think Baron is better. I think Baron is better. Baron? Team? 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 Okay, we try to end. Okay, I will ult. Okay, whatever. Like, I personally thought that Baron is higher... or like a more reliant play here. Not reliant, what do you mean? Low variance. But it seems, since we have Ocean Soul, we can actually end the game right here. So, 8, 0, 10, and 144 CS. Probably the perfect Shen mid lane game. I don't know what to tell you guys. It was a performance. Let's see what the LP gains are. Viego deserves honor here. Plus 19, 970 LP. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.